let's play Final Fantasy VII, the Command Materia Challenge. This is Captain Gamer reporting. I'm sorry for my absence as of late, however that sore throat that I was coming down with turned into a full-blown cold. It wasn't pretty. However, having a cold gave me plenty of time to make true on my word. I have plenty of high potions and plenty of ethers to make it through, and no, I'm not going to maintain that 99. I'm just going to keep it as is, as I use it, because pretty soon high potions are going to be outclassed, and ethers, I'm not going to be using those too much anyway. So, I'm going to start off this special episode of being very late by explaining things first off. First of all, Barrett's atomic scissors. I stole one of those off of an enemy previously. I can't be bothered to remember which one. And as you'll notice, there are no notes on it. However, on the assault gun it says long-range weapon. The atomic scissors are a close-range weapon. They replace Barrett's gun arm with a sort of, I don't know how to explain it, blunt trauma striking weapon. So he no longer has the advantage of hitting faraway enemies. Second of all, during our collection, we have learned a bunch of new limit breaks, and I will be displaying them all for you as we pass through the course of this episode. And I have plenty more to explain to you, so I pulled off a little cheat sheet. Alright, so that is the explanation of the atomic scissors, and as I said in the previous episode, I was coming down with a sore throat, and it was beginning to give away. It was getting really bad, so I could not explain everything that passed by. So, this is the item store. We do not need to be here. I took the liberty of buying hypers and tranquilizers during my long training of gathering hypers and ethers. The materia store, here we are. Alright, we have a bunch of new materia here. Earth magic gives you earth magic. It's elemental magic just like fire or electric or ice. Poison materia is, if you recall, we ran into one of those in the Shinra building. That allows you to cast Bio, which is, Bio, which is a poison elemental attack, and Heal, which allows you to heal up status effects such as poison or sleep or anything like that. This store also has steel and sense materia. Kind of interesting how you gain the ability to steal from these orb-like objects, almost ball-like in nature. So does that make these balls of steel? Oh, yes, making that joke was actually on my cheat sheet. I shall cross it out now. Yes, you are now groaning, because it was so lame. Anywho, I also explained the materia. Fantastic. So, we've got just a few more things to explain for you all. Cross out a little bit more on here. Okay, first off, our quest. What exactly are we doing right now? Yeah, Sephiroth is nuts, but wasn't our goal the entire time to go after Shinra? Well, I can explain that in broken segments as we travel across. By the way, yeah, I received a comment, which was the only comment on this video, about the way that I travel around in circles, rotating the camera. I've played this game so much that I don't even notice it anymore. So, I apologize if anybody has gotten dizzy from all my camera rotating shenanigans. If you hold R1 and the right directional key, then you can just run in a perfect circle. Maybe not exactly perfect, but it's good for grinding if you don't want to run into an area you don't want to go, or you don't want to run back into town or something. So, while I explain our quest, we shall be going over this way, towards wherever is over there. Or maybe I should display for you the limit breaks first. Oh, we'll just see how it goes. Have we crossed over into the new area yet? No, we have not. So here's our first new limit break, Cloud's Blade Beam. Diffuses after hitting one opponent. Let us see what it is capable of. I'm off charge of my Blade Beam! Bam! That's very good, and then it does that. Woohoo! Here its new limit break is Grenade Bomb. And as you saw, the past limit breaks, see, there's the atomic scissors over there, and he's still able to use limit breaks like Grenade Bomb, and Big Shot. I guess no matter what weapon he uses, Barrett is still a Big Shot. Respectively so. Fantastic. I just realized that Barrett doesn't have the materia. Alright, PHS. And as it turns out, the reason why it's called PHS actually does make more sense in Japanese. I knew I proclaimed that was going to be a meme, but I don't remember what PHS stands for in Japanese, but it stands for something. So I'm just going to get into battles, display new limit breaks, and even demonstrate for you what it means to get a new limit break. And now we are going near the Chocobo Ranch area, so we should be finding new enemies, but not yet. Let us manipulate these slots so that we, whatever. As long as I pull it off. This is Beat Rush. Haha. Somersault. Ouch. And Water Kick. It's not really anything spectacularly special. It's just something new to add to Tifa's repertoire. The repertoire she uses whenever she gets off her limit break. Alright. Good job, Tifa. We shall take your materia so that it will gain AP in the next fight, and have Nanaki go up and use his new limit break. His new limit breaks are Lunatic High and Blood Fang. So as you can see, level 1 only has access to 2 limits, level 2 only has access to 2 limits, and so forth. Except there's only 1 limit at level 4, we shall see that later. I really don't want to start explaining the quest until we are completely done exhibitioning the limit breaks. And here we have some new enemies. So let's get a sense for these new enemies. These are Mandragoras. They're level 10. 120 HP, not all that much. So this is Lunatic High. Cast Haste and raises defense percentage for all allies. I believe that means how likely they are to dodge something. And then Seal Evil restrains and stops the magic of all opponents. Let's take a look. Cool effects, cool effects. Whoop. And as you can see over there, they have dialogue bubbles above them. And that means that they are muted, meaning they cannot cast spells, because apparently casting spells is dependent on being able to speak. So, let's just go ahead, and here's the enemy skill Matra Magic. It's very similar to having a grenade that costs MP instead of an item slot, except for enemies that are high in magic defense, in which case these Mandragoras just take them out with physical attacks. Take this out. Even Eris can take these things out in one hit. Very nicely done, you two. Okay, so, as you'll have seen, Nanaki can use Slipping Lunatic High, but I'd rather he use Blood Fang. So how do I do that? I click Set, level 2, and if you change the break level, it will drain your limit bar, like so. I really don't understand what the point of that is. I guess it's... No, I really don't see what the point of that is. And she's used, so then she has Breath of Earth. Now, how the heck did Eris get a level 3 limit break before getting her second level 2 limit break? The first level limit break is obtained by destroying or defeating or killing a certain number of enemies. So let's say I killed 40 enemies, Eris gains Breath of Earth. Eris kills 80 enemies, she gains Planet Protector. Mind you, these are hypothetical numbers. I think they're either random or different, but you gain the second limit break by using the first limit break a set amount of times. So when Eris uses Breath of Earth a certain amount of times, then she will gain whatever her second limits are. And this party seems pretty solid at the moment. So let us continue on to that interesting looking place over here. Mandragore's... Oh, I forgot to steal something from Mandragore, didn't I? Before we go into that awesome looking place, let's just get into a few encounters to see if we can get something very special. Ooh! A back attack from a bunch of leprechauns. Alrighty then. What do the leprechauns have to steal? They are level 14. They have 200 HP, making them a little sturdier than a few things over here. The Flaming Peck attack actually casts Fury on party members. And if you recall, Fury makes you more likely to miss, makes you take more damage, I believe, and makes you get limit faster. I don't know how many times I've explained this so far, but this is definitely gonna be the last time. If I don't steal whatever it is I have to steal anytime soon, I'm just gonna skip ahead. They have ethers to steal, and since I've already maxed out on those crazy ether things, let's just go ahead and take them out with Matra Magic. Look at that. It does over the amount of HP they have and damage. That's fantastic. Now you can see why enemy skill is a rather cornerstone element of the Command Materia challenge. With enemy skill, we won't even miss magic. So, we found those enemies, and what are these tracks? I will tell you later. Hee-hee-ho-ho. First off, let me check. Nobody is level 24, that's interesting. Why is it interesting? We shall see in a moment. So, I'm going to refrain from rotating the camera. Another back attack from leprechauns, or whatever they're called. Randogen really doesn't like me. Alright, next fight. Aha! We once again encounter the Mandragoras. This time I will not forget to release them of whatever it is they have to steal. Come, my pack of bandits. I'm pretty sure it's not that. Oh, a Lasan nut. We took your nuts. Which isn't as funny as it should sound. Oh, whatever. And Matra Magic doesn't work very well on you. Oh, we're done here. As you saw, we got another Lasan nut. What is a Lasan nut? When you want to breed chocobos. Chocobos? Is that a chocobo farm? Ah, let's go visit. Chocobo! Chocobo farm! Whee! Look at the cute little chocobos, look at them! I wanna talk to one. Hey, what's up, Choco bro? Brocobo? Wark! Kinda funny how... I don't even know where they got Wark from. The sound they make is like, weehoo! And the Japanese translation is, kwe. I don't get it. Wark? Wark, wark! Wark? Wark. What's going on? What you gonna do?